Hey, Tiny Dream Team, it's been a minute, hasn't it? We have not been videotaping for a bit. Had a lot going on in our personal life. We've got a lot of renovations going on at our house. As you know, we're trying to get our house ready to sell or whatever we're going to do so we can move further into our tiny life. So we're glad you're still hanging in there. You've probably been like, where did they go? They disappeared. We forgot. Whatever. But make sure if you're seeing this video on your feed, double check to make sure you're subscribed, because a couple of things have happened to us just like that. We've been watching regular YouTubers and we're like, well, where's all their videos? And then we go look them up and we became unsubscribed. I don't know what's goes on with YouTube sometimes, but make sure you're subscribed. Now, Tammy's done an outside tour of the home. We've showed you some still pictures. And now you get to see me, Mr. Chubby. So if you don't want to watch me, hear my goofy little, I'm going to try to be more serious because a lot of people get tired of the jokes. But we're going to give you an inside walking tour of this home here. And I'll tell you where we're at in just a minute. But first, I got a very, very, very special message for you. We watch a YouTuber, and we've mentioned him 3-4 times before in our videos. His name is HOBOShoestring. Okay, that's shoestring, like your shoes. His real name is Mark Nichols. And I want you guys just to be aware of this if you haven't already heard, if you're not part of the Hobo shoestring army or whatever. But Mr. Mark Nichols has come up missing the week before Thanksgiving. The week before Easter. He came up missing from his home. He's not technically a full-on hobo. He has an apartment. It's a townhouse type apartment in Tennessee, Johnson City, and he came up missing around March 27th, I believe. The last he was known to be at his home was 7:01 in the morning, 7:02, somewhere around there, and he has not been found. His family is now at his home. A silver alert was issued in Tennessee for him around Friday or Saturday. A lot of people are searching for him. There's a lot of the train community because he rides the rails. And he's been on YouTube for over 11 years posting videos. So we don't know him personally, but I have emailed back and forth with him a few times when we were up in Cosby and Gatlinburg and around ITH and all those places in Tennessee, in Newport. It's not too far from Johnson City. So I was trying to contact Shoestring, and I talked to him before via email about, what's up, here's some information about trains I found and things like that. But we were going to hook up with him, go to lunch. I promised him lunch. But it's very, very sad that he's missing. They're going to do a search party at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, April the 6th. And we're going to have this video up either April the 4th or April the 5th. So I'm giving you a day lead time. But if you're in the area of Johnson City, Tennessee, and you want to go help look for Mr. Mark Nichols, Hobo Shoestring, please consider doing that. You can go to Southern Rail Fan YouTube channel. Southern Rail Fan, his YouTube channel. He's a gentleman. He used to be a fire chief. He is coordinating the rescue efforts if you want to find out any information. And also, if you do TikTok, which I don't know if you do or not, I don't do it very much at all. There's a gentleman called Anywhere Man, and his real name is Troy, but he is a good friend of Shoestrings as well, and he is doing some helping with the search and rescue efforts, and he is putting a lot of information on TikTok about this search operation. So again, that is Southern Rail Fan on YouTube. And it is Anywhere Man on TikTok. And I think Anywhere Man has a YouTube channel as well. But without further ado, go ahead.
I just want to say that he's not just any hobo.
No.
Like, he's not a homeless hobo. He has a house.
I said that, yeah. He's got an apartment in Johnson City, Tennessee. He's not a homeless hobo. He's not one of what you would think is a hobo begging money. He's got 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. He makes a living doing YouTube. He records his adventures as he's riding the rails. He's a very gentle, kind-hearted soul. And he was having some medical issues that make him believe he's not going to be able to return home safely on his own. He doesn't have his medication with him, and
he didn't take a lot of stuff.
He didn't take a lot of his personal belongings with him, like his keys,
his gear,
his 2 cell phones that he always carries. One he uses to communicate with, I guess, and one he videotapes a lot with, because he doesn't use GoPros or other cameras. He's like us, shoot on your cell phone type thing. So, and he left his gear that he always travels with. So it's a big mystery as to what has happened. So we just hope you guys can support him. They do have a GoFundMe set up. So if you want to go look for that, you can go to Anywhere Man, or you can go to Southern Rail Fan. They can give you the information as to where his GoFundMe is established. And if you want to just contribute some there, you're more than welcome to. But you can do some digging on your own. You can just type in Hobo Shoestring on YouTube. You can find tons of videos about him missing. You can go to Facebook. You can look up Mark Nichols, Nichols, or you can look up his sisters, Jessie and Mary, and they can. You can look at their Facebook pages. They're all public pages, and they're posting the latest information about the search for Hobo Shoestring. Beloved guy by us. We've been watching for several years. Like I say, we don't know him personally, but I've communicated with him via email a few times, and seems like a great stand-up guy, and things like that. But we're heartbroken over it, and we're still deciding. We may go to Johnson City on Saturday and see if we can't help in the search. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into touring this home. We are back at Avery Homes in Hamilton, Alabama. We are in their AC 128 home, okay? This is their model, AC 128. We were up here several weeks ago, our last couple videos. And I want you also to think about this as we're doing these videos. We changed our format up quite a bit. We show you the outside, we show you pictures, and then after all that's done, I start talking. So if you like that format, comment, please. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, all those good things. But if you like our format that we're doing now, please leave us a comment about the format versus the way we used to do it. Also, if you like that music, Tammy selects some good music. We think when she's walking around. If you like that music, let us know in the comments. Or if you want to hear some good old or whatever you like, let us know so we can help our viewers enjoy our videos more. But we're in this AC 127 model from Avery Cabin Company, Hamilton, Alabama. This one is shipping out in just a few minutes, so for a little rush through this video, that's why. The truck is on its way. It's going to take it to a dealer down in Tennessee. Now, before we get to touring, let me explain something about pricing, okay? This home, everybody wants to know how much does it cost? How much does it cost? Well, this home is a park model, okay? It's 399 square feet. This home has a porch, all those good things, and you're going to see some upgrades in here. But this home is right around $90,000 up, okay? What's that mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. Avery sells directly to consumers, but they also sell to dealers. So if he is selling this home to you, and you live in an area where a dealer is for Avery Cabin Company, then he has to honor whatever the dealer's price is that he would sell the house for. I know that sounds a little complicated, but it's being fair to his dealers. He doesn't want to undercut his dealer's price. So if the dealer was going to sell this house at $100,000, but Avery could sell it for $94,000, he's going to sell it to you at $100,000. Okay, because there's a dealer in the area. But most of our viewers aren't in this area, which is good for you, which means there's likely not a dealer in your area, so you're going to get the best price. So if you were to buy this off of Avery, you would be right in that low $90,000 range. Is that not what David just told us?
He said anywhere from 90 to 115 or so.
Right. But
give or take, depending on options and
options, everything else.
Depending on the dealer.
Right, and depending on whether you live in an area where a dealer is.
Right.
Now, real quick before we tour, I'm going to tell you what the upgrades are in this home. This is a cabin company. That's part of their name, Cabin Company. So normally when you get a home, it has got pine cabinets, pine walls, pine ceilings, okay? Now, they do charge $300 per room to paint, which is an average of about $1,500 to put paint. If they upgrade the cabinets, that's going to be an upcharge. The standard appliances are black. If you upgrade to stainless steel, that's going to be an upcharge. And also, you come standard with 2 ceiling fans. If you want more ceiling fans, there's going to be an upcharge for that. And the last thing is the mini split units. The units come with 1 mini split. This one is in the front. But if you want it upgraded to 2 mini splits, that's a $1,500 upcharge, which is pretty standard. You can go to ITH with their special that they're running right now on the RGO dormer model, whatever it is. It's $1,500 upcharge for their mini split, except for that mistake Amanda made, and then it's going to be probably free for you. But no mistakes here. We're just telling you what we just heard. So Tammy is standing in the living room / dining. Now the way this is configured, this is an upcharge over here. This is your entertainment center, okay? You've got a spot for your television hooked up. You've got your cabinets. And of course, every cabinet, whether it's pine or these upgraded finished cabinets, comes with soft close, okay? But you've got a nice space for a good sized television. You've got some storage here. What would you use this storage for, Tammy? DVDs? What? I don't know. It's right next to your TV. What are you going to put in here? We would put toys for the grandkids. That's what.
Yes, we would. You're right. Little bins. We can put the bins in there. Have your remote controls. Have
all that stuff. Because we have a credenza in our house now that our TV is above, and we store it underneath it. We store the toys for the tots.
And it's conveniently located next to the front door, right?
Right.
And what's so good about that front door?
Well, this front door, and I can't operate it. They've locked it down on me because this thing's being transported. But this has your blind. This has the window with the blinds that are built in between. So you don't have to worry about them getting dusty and dirty or anything like that. You raise them, lower them, tilt them right here with this feature right here. Really nice. Mm-hmm. And it's, of course, your nice fiberglass inside, steel outside door. Now, they do upgrade. This is not a cost upgrade, but they always not put. We love these lever lights. We just put a couple of these in our house, in our master bathroom. We're getting ready to do some in our kitchen. These are just cool. I like them. Better than the old timey click, 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 click. We have 3 windows, so you're going to get lots of light in here. 3 windows right here.
Conveniently positioned, right?
Right. Conveniently positioned in your living space. Nice windows. I mean, they go to the floor. It makes it a little inconvenient to put a big couch right here, but because you're going to block some of your window. But me and my wife are just recliner people. I put my recliner right here in this corner. Sit right here. She put hers right there.
Yeah.
We'd be good. Little table in between. This would be a good area for you. It's a narrow dining space. You can put your 2-3 seat table right here. Fit in for your dining room space, or
a fold down.
Eat in your chairs. It's up to you. I mean, we never like to eat in the living room, but when you're in a tiny house, you make these concessions. Now, this AC 128 model, did I get that right? 128. Yep, AC 128 has this nice sort of island. This isn't a hangover bar. Okay, this is just your peninsula that comes out in an angle, which gives it kind of a neat look. Now, their standard is these laminate countertops. This one is kind of trying to look like Carrara marble a little bit. And the square edge. This house they use the painted pine as the backsplash, which is kind of cool. I like that. Look at this huge cabinet. I can tell you real quick. Yep.
Jeez, those are giant.
Look at that. That's a 48-inch cabinet. That's 24 inches each door.
Wow, that's huge.
You can put some pots and pans in that booger. Or use it as an appliance garage.
Right.
That's big enough to hide your toasters and everything off the countertops. Did bring a tape measure this time, so if you want to measure something, we can measure something. All right, we got a stainless apron sink, farmhouse style, whatever people call it, but it's an apron sink. This is an upgrade, okay? This apron sink as well is an upgrade. You've got these nice big, I love these. This is another big storage cabinet. This one overall is a 42. This is a 42-inch cabinet right here.
Wow.
Now, that's probably something someone needs to
I think we need to... Yeah, we need to tell David about that, right?
Yeah, that's probably not a good placement for your recessed light right there and there. Mm-hmm. See, it clears this one. It doesn't clear this one.
Yeah.
So that's an adjustment they need to make.
Yeah.
I think it may be in the...
he said they were going to adjust those lights.
And I think it's right here, and they don't have this cabinet exactly
adjusted.
It's
not level. Okay,
so
that was...
If this door was to come down...
That's all it is.
It's an easy adjustment. It would clear that light.
Yeah, it's nothing they did. But it's how the factory, or no.
Well, this is the factory.
I mean, whoever produced those cabinets,
they
didn't line it up.
Yeah. They build these cabinets here. They build all their cabinets. So you've got your microwave hood range, and that's probably got an air fryer. I'm not sure. Can't see. No, it's not.
That's not a high end.
You have your
middle grade
cabinet above, your full size range. You've got drawers right here, close by to your stove, so you can just grab your big spoons and stir your food up. Nice little extra space here just to put spices or whatever you want on top when you're cooking.
That's solid inside.
Yeah, these are solid cabinets. These are good solid surface cabinets.
No particle board here, guys. Nope. No particle board. All right.
Nice.
Moving on.
Nice. Moving on. Back through more cabinets. You've got a huge fridge here. Now this thing is a booger. Yeah, that's a deep fridge. I don't think they have it pushed all the way to the wall, so it's tightening up the space a little bit.
Yeah.
But that is really nice big fridge.
They might have slid it out for transit, right?
Now, I want you to point out while we're here, I love this stain color on this ceiling.
It's almost like a pickled oak, like used to be popular in the late 80s.
But it works.
Early 90s.
The dealer that they're shipping this to picked these colors. And I think the dealer did an amazing job.
They did a great job, yes.
I mean, it ties in with the walls. I'm not a big fan of the grage type walls anymore because it's slowly going out of style.
Right, but it
works.
Amazing,
with the white and the pickled oak.
Yes.
And even with this floor, it ties in well with this floor. We talked about this floor in our last video.
You can reiterate. Is it? It's just sheet vinyl, right?
Yeah, this is just sheet vinyl. That's how they manufacture these.
Amazing.
Yeah, it looks like almost like hardwood. Doesn't feel like hardwood under your feet. Here's your bathroom. Now this one is angled because you've got these angles out here, and it's compact. It's small, but it's great for one person.
Okay, we're going to be able to see it, or just you?
I am going to let you go in.
Okay, you can talk.
So we don't squish in there. You go ahead and do the tour. You're great at doing tours. You don't really need me.
You don't think so?
No, you did that loft tour last time. I'm like, I'm almost out of a job.
You're so funny. You have a beautiful sink, vanity combination here, and a place for your mirror. They don't have one currently there, but I'm assuming that you can pick the mirror of your choice. And you have a toilet that is just a normal elongated, but it's not a seat height. So a seat height would be nice, but you know, it is what it is. Then you have your 48-inch shower with double seats, and Paul's going to come in here with his tape measure and make sure it's 48 inches.
48-inch double seat.
Yep.
We got the nice little double. I like that it has a double. Well, you got lots of surface to put your shampoos, care products, and things like that. And it's got the nice handle grab bar. That's awesome.
And it has two of your recessed lights, and you have your handy dandy fan and a window. So you get a window and a fan.
The only thing
for ventilation in here.
I want to point out, I think this is more of an upgraded fiberglass single unit here. Look at the texture on the floor. That's going to keep us old folks from slipping and sliding.
Yeah, that's really nice.
But the only challenge is you got to keep these things clean. You don't want grime and toenail fungus and toe cheese.
Ew, that's gross. Why do you have to say nasty things like that?
Because I'm a nasty boy. Anyway,
Do we love this door or what? There's
Yep. Now this is not
it's
the
a
barn
beautiful-
style. I mean, it's a nice style, but it's not the sliding. It actually opens, which is cool.
It is kind of barn style, but not
Right.
not sliding barn door.
Farmhouse style, but not
Yes.
sliding barn door.
Exactly.
Now, as we come out into the hallway, which is shortened a little bit or widthwise by the refrigerator being in the way, we come back and we have a nice little spot here where you can put your stackable, built for a stackable, hooked up, ready to go. And then to Tammy's right and to my left, as she slowly pans, is this neat little area.
What would you do with this?
Yeah, put in the comments, what are you going to do with this area?
I think that's pretty great. You know, I think you could fill it in with some shelving and make it a open pantry. If you bought a bunch of those fancy clear jars or something, that would be really nice.
Yep. Or you could make this sort of an accessory space to your laundry room.
You could do that.
You're
yes.
standing in the laundry room, you could put you some metal closet-made shelves in
Right.
here and hang up your laundry, and have your little folding table down here, or whatever you want to do.
Or if you want a desk there, you
Yes,
can
a
can
desk.
get a low profile chair that fits perfectly under, and it has a plug in there for your laptop or whatever, and
Right.
that would be good.
It's 30 inches wide, and it is about 18 and a half inches deep. Let's just say 18 inches deep. 18 by 30. You can put a little countertop, put your shelf or two, put your computer printer up here, put you where you can put notebooks or whatever you want, your journal, or just use it as an office space.
It's unlimited. You could
Yeah.
you could put you a built-in countertop here and have a coffee bar if you wanted.
Right,
So
exactly.
there's so much
That
you can
gives
do with
a
that
lot
little
of
space
But
there.
Put in the comments. Drop it in the comments. Right as you're hitting the like button and the subscribe. Put in the comments what you would do with that. Now we're in the bedroom, the primary bedroom, the only. Well, I'm not going to say only, but this is the primary bedroom. Comes with this is your barn door, and on the back side it looks just very similar to the farm style door in the bathroom. Room around, got a ceiling fan hookup. You've got 4 recessed lights.
Room around.
Room all the way around. One window behind Tammy. She'll show you that in a minute. Got the beam in here. Now, you'll notice this one, like some of the other ones, this one has the ceiling, full ceiling height, like in the living room, but the kitchen had the lower ceiling. That's because we have a loft in the middle over the kitchen area, kitchen and bath. Now, we've got our 2 areas here, and I wish I could show you this, but they're just closets made with a lot of flexibility, sort of an open space for you to do whatever you want inside. With your farm style barn doors that open and close, and then you've got a spot here. Whatever you want, we've talked about this
Same
spot
thing.
every video because
Same
almost
thing.
everybody does this. It's very flexible. Does have a hookup for a television, so you could put a small TV in here if you wanted.
Or that could be a place for your desk as well.
You do office, you do whatever you want.
Or a makeup space.
Or put your little shower rod across here with a nice shower curtain and use it for more storage, more clothes, more whatever you want to do. Now this room, I'm making sure, I already checked this. This is 7 foot wide. So you're going to ask, what size bed can you fit in? We'll do the measurements. Look it up. What are bed sizes? Look up the bed sizes, figure out what size beds you can fit in here. I'm not going to do all that work for you like we always do. But if you're going to put a queen in here, it's going to be just enough room on each side to walk. And depth-wise, this is 9 foot to about right the tip of my toes. Is about 9 foot. So this is 7 foot by 9 foot bedroom space. That's 63 square feet. So you do have a outlet above on the wall where the headboard would be, and on
On
each
both
side.
sides for
So
his and hers.
So you can put a night lamp. A lot of what people would do since you're 7 foot here, and you may want to put a queen size or even a king size bed. But what a lot of people would do would be to put a shelf across here. You know,
Yes.
mount you a shelf, and then just put your night lights or your lamps, whatever you want on there, and your reading and whatever, and a place to put your cell phones at night if you charge your cell phones near your head.
You just want to not cell phones. You
Not
just
cell
want your lamp a little lower. I don't know,
Yeah.
unless you have
A
plug
high
in.
bed.
What are they called? The ones that are on the wall, sconces.
Sconces, yeah.
Yes.
But this doesn't have the sconces, so you're going to have, some type of lamp light in here. If you want that, you don't have to have it.
Right.
But your light switch is going to be behind here, so you'd have to climb out of bed to turn off your lights. So you can depending on the height of your bed, put you a shelf or a small shelf on each side instead of having a, nightstand. And up above, we do have the vent. Now that is not a mini split or air conditioning system or anything like that. That is just a vent so that the air can flow into the loft, okay?
Mhm.
And we'll show you that when we get up into the loft.
That's if you choose only to go with the one mini split
With the
that
one
comes
mini
with
split.
this unit.
Yeah, but the second mini split would go back here, so it would make that more realistic, and that's why
Right.
we put it in there, because you're going to get that airflow. So with that said, we can walk and do the tour of the loft. Now, this thing is so fresh off the assembly line that the paint is still wet on the stairwell as it's going up to the loft. So we've got to be really, really careful. All right, team, we are up in the loft of this Avery Cabin Company AC 128. As you can see, this is a very spacious loft. And as in the other home, they've used the rebar as your rail, which is a really cool feature, painted black. The nice wood around. And this room, it has that little cutout I just showed you, or jut out. And it also has the room for the stairs that I'm standing on. But on average, it's 11 foot by 12 foot. 11 foot wide by 12 foot deep, which gives you about 130 or so square feet of space up here. Now the ceiling height is not that tall. We're talking about 2.5 feet on the side walls and about, I want to say that's about 3.5 feet in the center. There's that vent in the center of the picture, as you see right now, that goes into the master for airflow up here. You've got 2 outlets on either side up there, and you do have on the left outlet, you also see a hookup for cable. So you hook up your satellite dish, your cable TV, whatever, and you can have a television up here. Lots of room up here. This is more space than the master, but lots of room for storage, for grandchildren, children. You've just got tons of space. You got a nice view of my beautiful, amazing wife down there, but you get a nice view over. And it is just incredible size loft. Finished again with the vinyl. It has the same ceiling, these tongue and groove pine that are stained with the pickled oak look. And I'm going to show you this, but got amazingly safe stairways in these homes. Every one we've been in, they've thought about the functionality and the safety of their stairs. So we'll get to showing you that next. And we're going to look at these stairs. I want to show you real quick. Here's your panel box, 200 amp. I'm not going to open that door, but it's 200 amp service. Now look at these stairs. Handy dandy tape measure. That's a 9 3/8 rise. And I think it's pretty standard. Yeah, 9 3/8, 9.5 inch rise. And the tread depth is 8 inches. The width is from here to this wall is 24. You've got a wall, You've got a nice fat handrail. This handrail is 4 inches wide. So
It's a 2x4, isn't it?
yeah, it's
Modified with
it's a
prettiness.
modified milled 2x4 for a handrail. So you've got plenty of sturdiness going up the stairs. I mean, it's secure for us older folks. I was not uncomfortable going up there and doing videos and things of our loft in this one. Now, just to remind you guys, we say this in our descriptions. You guys need to read our descriptions of our videos. But we are not affiliated with Avery. We're just up here videotaping. We're not affiliated with any of these manufacturers that we tour. We don't own these homes. We don't own lots for these homes. We're not ITH, okay? We're not a company. We're just two individuals looking for a tiny house of their own, okay? And so we're touring everything, and we're yanking you guys along with us on the journey. So we're not affiliated, so I'm going to put links to Avery in the description and the contacts. And the guys are out there working now, finishing up, getting ready for it to be picked up. So we're going to get off of here and let you guys go, but we're concluding our tour. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever we put up new content. We've got a couple more videos planned. And also, I didn't announce this. I should announce this at the beginning of the video. But we'll put a post on the community tab about it and just forget about announcing it, okay? And we'll announce it in our next video. We got one coming right after this one. So you guys hang in there with us. We appreciate you being with us, watching us, subscribing, sharing, and everything. We appreciate all the support and the help and the advice and the questions and the comments. We just love you guys, love our community. Thank you for watching. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.